Chanakya. Chanakya was born to a simple Brahmin family in 375 BC and was named Kautilya at birth. Strangely, Chanakya was born with a full set of teeth, and his father, Chanan, called over a monk to explain this omen. The monk said, "This means he will grow up to become a king." Worried about his son being consumed by his ego if he became king, he decided to alter his future by breaking his teeth. Seeing this, the monk said he is still destined to make someone else a powerful king. Chanakya grew up to be an intelligent sage. He studied all the Vedas and Shastra and traveled the country on foot. Once, when he was walking through King Nanda's kingdom, he got generous donation and decided to visit the king's palace. Upon reaching the court, he saw many Brahmins occupying the seats, waiting for donations and the king. Among the many empty seats, Chanakya chose to sit at the head of the court. One of the servants saw him sitting on the throne and went up to him. "Could you please sit in that chair?" he said, pointing to another chair. Chanakya simply placed his water pot on the seat he was pointing to. The servant tried convincing him again by pointing to another seat. "You can sit on that one if you would like." Chanakya placed another one of his belongings to that seat. This way, the servant recommended 2 more seats, and Chanakya kept his other belongings seats, still not getting up from the throne. Feeling irritated by his stubbornness, the servant pushed him away. Enraged by this rude behavior, Chanakya cursed him. "Beware! I will push your king out of this throne in the same way you have pushed me. I will uproot his kingdom like a great wind uprooting a tree." He stormed out of there, remembering that he was born to make someone a great king. While wandering past one of the villages, Chanakya saw a pregnant lady yearning for help. Chanakya agreed to help her deliver the child on the condition that the child would belong to him. She agreed. The child was Chandragupta Maurya. Years later, Chanakya visited the village again and saw Chandragupta playing with the village boys, pretending he was the king to test him. Chanakya approached him and asked for alms. Chandragupta extended his arms towards a herd of cows and said, "Take those cows over there. No one here can deny my orders." With his answer, Chanakya was convinced that he would make a great king. He took Chandragupta under his wing and started training him to become a warrior and eventually a king. Together, they prepared to attack Pataliputra, the capital of the Nanda kingdom. He gathered an army, and once the before was ready, they attacked Pataliputra. Sadly, the siege was unsuccessful, and they lost bitterly against another army. They escaped that they would continue to wander and create a better strategy for conquering the capital. One day, when they were resting in one of the villages, Chanakya saw a mother pouring some hot porridge on a plate for her son. The hungry child put his fingers right in the porridge to eat, but it was so hot that he burned his fingers and yeah. The mother said, "Why would you go straight to the center? Eat from the edges first because it's cooler. By the time you reach the center, it's not hot anymore." And this advice did wonders for Chanakya. He directed Chandragupta to conquer the neighboring territories first. Soon they conquered most of the kingdom and gathered a huge army. All they needed to capture now was Pataliputra, and with such a massive force behind them, it wasn't impossible anymore. Thus began the era of Mauryan Empire with Chandragupta Maurya as the king and Chanakya as his advisor. Along with being a royal advisor, he was also a teacher, philosopher, author, strategist, and economist. He wrote 2 books, Arthashastra, which talks about political science and economic strategy that keep a nation stronger, and Chanakya Niti, which mentions some fundamental principles that can help one succeed in life. Chanakya was an intelligent man with gifted foresight. If it weren't for him, the Mauryan Empire wouldn't have lasted for 9 generations, and the world wouldn't have received the gift of his clever ways.